I lay in the hospital bed, clutching my stomach in pain, while I heard my mother's voice through the thin curtain. She said, $5,000 is too much, doctor. We need that money for our son's college tuition. She's strong. She'll survive without the surgery. My heart broke before my body did. My own parents chose a college fund over my life. But then my broke older brother, the one they had disowned, walked in. He didn't say a word. He just handed the nurse his credit card and said, "Save my sister." That was 10 years ago. Today, I am the chief surgeon at the same hospital, and guess who just walked into my office begging for a family discount on a surgery they can't afford? My parents. They didn't recognize me behind the mask, but they are about to find out exactly what happens when you put a price on a child's life. I grew up in a house where my brother and I were treated like second-class citizens. My younger brother, the golden child, got everything. When I was diagnosed with a severe gallbladder issue that needed immediate surgery, my parents looked at the $5,000 bill and simply said no. They told me to take aspirin and pray. My older brother, who was working 3 jobs just to eat, heard about it. He used every penny of his savings, money he was saving for a house, to pay for my operation. Our parents didn't thank him. They called him a fool for wasting money on me. That day, my brother and I left that house and never looked back. The next 10 years were a blur of late-night studying and working shifts at the hospital. My brother supported me until I became a doctor. I worked hard not for the money, but to ensure that no one would ever have to hear the word no because of a price tag. I became successful. I bought my brother that house he gave up for me. We were a family of 2. We completely blocked our parents. We heard through relatives that the golden child had wasted all their money and left them broke. They were living in a small, decaying apartment, reaping exactly what they sowed. Last week, an elderly couple was referred to my clinic. They needed a complex procedure. As I looked at the charts, I saw the names. My blood ran cold. It was them. When they walked into my office, they looked aged and desperate. They started crying about how they couldn't afford the treatment and asked if the kind doctor could help them for free because they were good people who've fallen on hard times. I pulled down my mask. The silence was deafening. My mother's eyes went wide. "Sarah?" she whispered. I didn't scream. I didn't get angry. I simply pulled out a piece of paper. It was the original hospital bill from 10 years ago, adjusted for inflation. I pushed it across the desk and said, "I remember when my life was less than $5,000 to you. Today, your surgery costs $50,000. I won't deny you treatment because I'm not like you, but you will pay every single cent, just like my brother did when he saved me." They left my office in tears, realizing that the daughter they abandoned was the only one who could save them, but she wasn't doing it for free anymore. Was I wrong to demand the money, or is this just the price of their own cruelty? Let me know in the comments.